Are you talking about yourself?
Yeah, that's what Ori calls me all the time.
Wait, Ori's a dumb Bayo-Tio. All right, so we are into this match here. 1Trick versus Blueflare. So now we got a dumb Bowser Tio. And Blueflare, he's gotten better now that he's, I guess, back like last year. He was like played 10 different characters in a bracket, and generally that's not the path to success.
And also be nice because I actually do play Bowser as a secondary every now and then for certain matchups. And this is definitely one of those things I can definitely turn the tide. Like all this percent does not really matter in the long run.
Listen here, this is why Bowser
unless this keeps up for like throughout the entire set, that's when it can get troublesome. But he might find an opening if he can get just some kind of good pivot grab, but he's got to get around these disjoints, these grounded approach.
Fun fact, why Bowser is actually popular is because Nairo busted him out against Marth at UGC. And that's when like Bowser like all of a sudden became meta relevant. Like before that, you didn't really see Bowser's, and all of a sudden you're seeing Bowser's.
Oh, that's going to be a good nair. Nice.
And Blueflare knows his percents. This is all he does. He just Bowser's.
That's true. Like none of this matters until he's finally dead. So he's gonna get back on stage for the most part.
Looked like he tried to cover a high recovery some type. Even though Bowser doesn't really have the ability to do that.
Now one thing I noticed there too, when he got back on stage, he was in a position where he could have, he ended up rolling for some reason when he could have ran up and just grabbed. Oh my goodness!
Blueflare!
Flare, my dude. What a god, man.
Oh my goodness. That was a hard read.
Again, none of that damage, and now he's sitting. You have a full Bowser of Rage on, no stock taken on him.
One thing that 1Trick is not doing a good enough job of, is abusing Bowser's ledge get-ups. They're all so slow, and they're just not worth it. The best thing to do against Bowser is just like space that nair near the ledge, nairs and down tilts.
If he can stay center stage like he is right now, just wait for him to do an option. It was a little too slow on the get-up, but that's all right. But if he can just find, because every time he lands, if he just stay right underneath Bowser for the most part, if he air dodges, like there's not really terribly much he can do, but that forward tilt is finally going to take it. Back to a non-even matchup, Bowser's actually winning this so far. See, look, just like that.
Bowser was winning the whole time. Bowser is winning until you eliminate him, dude. Like, until that victory screen pops up, Bowser's actually winning.
Oh my goodness.
That was a good coverage off of that anti-air dodge from Blueflare. 1Trick conditioning him to air dodge with a lot of aerial pressure. But like you said, this is even percentage-wise, but it's by no means even because Bowser just needs, what, 2 grabs at this point?
Yikes, that DI,
the DI
was
is so
nasty.
bad from Blueflare.
Blue. you're a heavy boy.
Sweetie, no.
Oh, man.
Like, it was good timing from 1Trick to get the last hit to Tipper, but that DI.
Wow.
That's all I can say is that DI.
The second I saw him go off that far, I was like, that's not good.
No.
This is not a good sign. And especially since Smashville and Town City aren't symmetrical, then you're going to die a good around 10 to 15% earlier than you ordinarily would compared to the left side. So that just secured his death.
What do you think of the stage counterpick by Blueflare?
I'm not sure. Maybe, I assume, is either a combination of a comfort pick or he's just looking for some flat-out cheese,
I can see this being a cheesy stage for Marth, or against Marth, just because it's pretty easy to pineapple yourself on this stage.
And like he can do like little platform cancels with like down B. I've seen it happen where he down B's, he hits the stage or the platform, and then he ends up having no lag after, so he can act out of it immediately. And
that's silly.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness, getting that raid roll, and Blueflare off to the races here, only 49% on him. 1Trick has not been able to nickel and dime his way through this, but Bowser's still got to jump.
He should recover,
nice yeah. And a nice whirling fortress from Blueflare, and maybe now using it just a little too much.
Oh, that shield,
was
you gotta be
very smart
careful.
Option, but Blueflare gonna get a grab off of it, so that's questionable about whether or not it was worth
damage.
And Blueflare, I think he's getting too antsy on this ledge. Like he's trying to anticipate the get up when he can react to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he just stays right how he's doing it, just like that. I mentioned it last game where he ended up getting hit by that get up attack, but he got it perfectly. But 1Trick, hopefully he's got more than just one on his sleeve.
Just more than 1Trick?
Not just some 1Trick pony. He's gonna need all of it, but that conversion gonna take him off the top.
Blueflare has died so many times to Dancing Blade. I think he might be a little bit unfamiliar with how to work around that move. That or 1Trick's just doing a nice job of mixing up which ones he's going for based on the DI of Blueflare.
2 different directions worth. of bad DI. Or I don't think that last case was bad DI. It was just
No, the
just
last
how
one
it
was
is.
more reasonable, but the first one was,
That was nasty.
inexcusable. And getting a sour spot of that up smash.
One grab can take it on this stage, but he's just gonna
forward
punch him in the
tilt.
face.
Down tilts? Nope.
Oh wow!
Not able to get the cross up.
All right, he's good so far.
Gonna get the grab, just the back throw, and that's gonna do it.
The spaghetti high. He just heave him out of there.
Absolutely, my guy. And now we are going into game number 3. What stage do you think will come out from 1Trick?
The way he was playing, I feel, you know, ultimately it's just up to preference for these two, I feel, but
Back to Lilac!
I thought they were going to go to a flat stage, honestly. I thought they were going to go to FD.
That's generally pretty good against Bowser. Like, he has struggles to land.
Exactly what I was thinking. So comes as a surprise, but you know, both comfortable in this.
This set has been, like, hype.
Ooh, oh, I saw what he was trying for there. He tried to go for that extra damage off of a grab, but missed it by a hair.
And Blueflare getting a little too greedy with, like, those dash attacks, but now he's going to get a nice grab into Nair.
And one thing, too, he can mix up is, well, the way Flair's been DIing, too, he can definitely get, like, a up throw back air. From what I've noticed so far, that could definitely kill incredibly early if you're not careful.
Absolutely. And now,
He has to get around the wave.
going for the grab, but that jab stuffing it out.
Oh, my goodness. He's thrown that out.
Yeah. And those down tilts, hanging on the ledge too long. You're not going to be able to roll back on for free, holding in that fire breath for too long.
All right, good damage, keeping up in the air. So he's going to retreat to the edge, but he read it. Great read by 1Trick.
That's something you see out of Leo all the time, those tipper aerials off stage killing so early.
And like Flair had the right idea too, because he was retreating toward the ledge. He should die right there. Yep.
Finish
he
it
was
off.
retreating right toward the ledge because he knew that trying to force his way back on stage probably wasn't the best idea. But he still read it too with that clean hit. Oh my God, he's trying to finish him right there, trying to make that statement.
All right, and now Blueflare staying in center stage here. I like this because Marth, when he's trapped in the corner, not nearly as good as when he's got full stage control like he does now. He reverses the positioning, but it's not gonna matter. Blueflare
That's
gets
gonna be
grab.
a fair.
And now Blueflare.
Oh my!
my,
What
the
on
World
earth?
Fortress.
Oh my goodness!
Was
yeah,
it
you
worth
can
it, though?
take.
Oh,
Oh, you are
shut
dead.
up. Hit his
You are
face.
so dead.
Hit his face.
No, it's over, Bowser.
that's
Your
gonna
time
finish
is
it.
up. So long,
Time of the
Bowser.
sun has ended. So it looks like